Okay, another in the box video. This time I'm doing Birds of Prey by Ad Astra Games. This is the standard edition. I just got this about half an hour ago. Quite excited as there's quite a lot of content in here, and also excited because I think the system is quite interesting. So yeah, this is the box, as you can see here. Very nice picture here of a F-15, I would say. Alright, this is ADA 31,000. Okay, I think these are references. Alright, box is quite heavy, and this would be the back of the box. Alright. So what I think is that this is, you're going from the earlier jet age and moving on to, the modern area, F-15s and Suis and all that stuff here, okay? As you can see, Mirage, Su-27s, F-18s, MiG-29s, and, it goes way back to this focuses here, okay. Sorry. Focus. Yeah, way back to the F-15, F-86, Sabre, lovely plane as well. Okay, 24 of history's great jet dogfighters. Okay, so you got 24 data cards already. This is what's in the contents of the book, of the game, sorry. Alright. And we'll just go and see how this goes about. Well, I'll have to turn around because the box opens a bit different than your typical box, because this slides out like this. Okay, and what you have here, like the box, reminds me of Labadier, the Marshall edition of Labadier games that come in a box that flips like this. Okay, so this would be the inside of the box. Move this up here a bit. You get two of these bags. These are represent your altitudes. All right, these are the bases because this is a 3D game. All right, so each one of these colored bases here represents an altitude. All right, I haven't gone through the instructions, but I've read a little bit about it, so I can't get into exactly what everything is, but I know that these are the altitude bands for the bases. Alright, this would be the bases themselves, okay, which go mounted, the bases for the airframes. Alright, this goes mounted on those altitude bases, okay, and you place your airframe here, okay. 3 10-sided dice, 2 red and a white one. Then this here, I don't know what this is about. Super Fortress counter here. I guess this is anyway a transport that you might add in a scenario and shoot it down. Maybe it's a training scenario, I'm not sure. Okay, and this is an additional counter here. Alrighty. Then we have the rule book. Now, a bit surprised with regards to the rulebook, because the rulebook, well, they do state this in on their website. All right, this is a black and white or white and gray rulebook. Okay, it's not full color. It looks like it looks like a photocopy. Okay, it's photocopy edition, but it's original. All right, because I can see there's a stamp here. All right, this sticker here. I mean, and this is all original stuff here. Okay, so this is the way it comes in the box. Rules go up to page 29. All right, so you got 29 pages, or maybe, sorry, 52 pages. Sorry. Okay, as you can see there. So that's that. Then your scenario booklet, also as well as the rule book. It's white and gray or white and black text here. All right, the text size is pretty big. All right, as you can see, so it's good on the eyes. You have some information here, which is nice, and then you have the actual scenarios here. All right, there's 14 of them. 14, and then there's two generic scenarios here. All right, so you have two generic scenarios, which is 1 versus 2, and then 2 versus 2. All right, with your layout here. Okay, you have this like a compass rose here, and where you put your airframes. Okay, and all the information there. And then you have 14 scenarios. And then at the end of the scenario book, you have this interesting matchup, which I guess you can use with the generic scenarios and match these airframes against each other. For example, you can match the F-86 Sabre here against the MiG-15. All right. A lot of that is done on DCS. I have the F-86, and you can also buy the F-15 in DCS. So yeah, that's pretty cool as well. All the way down to your F-18 against a Mirage 2000. Okay, so that would be your scenario book. Then we have, which I really like, your tutorial booklet here. I did skim through this a bit. Again, this is black and gray, but I did see a lot of information here. I mean, I was a bit scared about this, because the system is a bit complicated. But from what I'm seeing here, everything is pretty well explained. Okay, you can see how those bases work. Okay, and you'll see those in a minute. All right, but yeah, it's from what I'm seeing, it's very well explained. Okay, especially. And this part, which explains the FAD system that's used here, what they call the FAD system, which is this circle here with the hexes inside of it. That would be your FAD, and how that represents a 3D world, okay, in this game, which is the cool part about this game. All right. Besides using the 3D counters and that. Okay, so this is how this is. It shows you, like in this case, you're doing a bank turn here to your right, I guess, or a pitch here. Okay, and how you would represent that here on the FAD drawing. All right, so that's pretty neat. Quite a lot of explanations with regards to that. Okay, which is good. There's a couple of videos on YouTube as well explaining the FAD system and the birds of prey system overall, which is also interesting too, just in case you don't understand something, then at least you know you have videos on YouTube with regards to that. Okay, so like I said, a lot of explanations here with diagrams and all that. So that's real neat. Okay, and how you plot your speeds and your altitudes here. Okay, using the normal graphs here, which I'll show you in a bit. Okay, all these graphs, how you do your plotting here. All right, very well laid out, to be honest. Okay, so like I said, I have the let's see, I'll show you in a minute here. This goes all the way up. Then you have combat exercises here, for example. Like I said, you can practice all of this stuff that you learn. And this goes all the way up to page 48. Okay, with a sequence of play here on the back. And this will go up to 48 pages of tutorial, which is very nice. Now here comes the 24. You got 24 on the standard edition. 24 aircraft cards or data cards. Okay, this would be your vision here, your Saab vision. 37. Move your mind, Saab. In color. All right, and then on the back you would have your loadout, for example, and a brief description of the Saab. Okay, so that would be for the Saab, for example. Then you have your F-14 Tomcat here, okay, which is real nice as well. And what else? An F-5 Tiger. Okay, and you got 24 of these. All right, which is real nice, nice stuff. Okay, what else? Okay, this is where you plot. You do all your plotting, and this is laminated in plastic, which is real nice. Okay, you can use one of those markers, and then washable markers, or however they're called. Okay, to fill all this info here. And this is what I was talking about. This is your FAD. Okay, and on the back of that, all the other stuff, okay, that you have to fill out. Like I said, this comes laminated in plastic, which is real neat. This is a blue one for your blue side, and a red one for your red side. Okay, I guess they're identical. I would say they're identical. This as well comes laminated. All right, where you have your overspeed, your altitude. Okay, for example, altitude bands here, your Mach bands, high speed chaos, engine output, your Q mark, your wing load. All right, all that neat stuff there. This is for performance. And then on the back side you also have more stuff here for plotting. Okay, gravity effects, speed due to gravity. It's, like I said, very good simulation. Alright, so that's that. You get two of these as well, one for each player. Okay, and then these are the actual counters right here. Real nice, real nice. You punch these out, and then you just make a box out of them. All right, and you get 2 identical sheets of each sheet. Okay, I don't know why, but you get 2 identical sheets. I guess just in case. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you break one, or so they can go in pairs. I have no idea why. There's a sound, for example. Okay, nothing on the back. It's just like I said. You know, you punch these out and you fold them, and you make this little box out of them. So yeah, that's one sheet. Another sheet here, and it's cool because they're in color. They're safe there. Okay. Phantom. There's a Hornet there. All right. Again, more. You see, this is like a box here. You can tell how it folds. All right. We're using that's your flanker here. Oh, nice. Okay. Yet another one. Like I said, they're identical. They're the same sheets. You get 2 of each. All right. So that's that. And then you get 2 maps. 2 big, what I like about it, big hexes. I guess the hexes are bigger, so you can fit the those bases on them. And nothing fancy to it. It's just a blue map here. All right, it does look quite big. Okay, but there's nothing to show here. It's just blue. Okay, and that's that. That would be what you get in the box if you buy the standard edition. I know there's an extended edition, then there's a deluxe edition, then there's a magazine, I think it's called Rag or something like that, I'm not sure. Or, let me see. Yeah, Rag magazine, where you get more scenarios and maybe even some more data cards, airframes here. All right. So yeah, the system seems to be quite expandable. Okay. The quality, I think that the quality is very good, to be honest. Besides the books being in white and gray, besides that, the quality is just fine. I think, you know, it's more than I would expect for this price range. I mean, you get other games that may cost you about $70. Which is what this costs, and yeah, you get some counters, you get some maps, but that's about it. And in here, as you can see, you know, you got these plastic bases, you have laminated charts, you have your extended rule books, you have this nice box here, which is quite unique as well, and yeah. The only downside is this way of putting the box in, maybe. It's a bit, you know, different than your typical box. Okay, but yeah, this slides in here like that, and that's it. So this is what you get in Birds of Prey from Ad Astra Games. I hope you enjoyed it, and it's been of help. Thank you.